Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Janine's on her way to on the drive to Walmart. We'll be listening and driving. Well, thanks for joining, Janine. I appreciate it. Hey, Lori. Driving home from a late meeting. We'll drop back by in later. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, Emily. Hey, Patty. This is I just woke up face. I was napping hardcore like 10 minutes ago. And then I realized what time it was because I had reminders set on my phone, but not far enough ahead that I was fully awake when I got here. How's everybody doing? All right, I got my yarn I think here. My hair is crazy, I know. Oh no, that's just my I know I grabbed the blue yarn too. Ro, can you do me a favor? I think so. Well, two things. Come here, please. I don't want to yell at you. Okay. It was storming so hard, you guys. Storming so hard here, and yeah.
Still shaking.
Oh, okay. She's talking about our dog. I could have sworn I grabbed the blue like this too. I just don't know where I put it. So, is everybody ready to make a dog sweater? And let me... Is that the blue? Oh, yeah, it is the blue. Okay. I only grabbed one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, my gosh. The cats apparently tried to get into this. Did you see? I thought I had another white. Apparently, I didn't. Okay. Huh. And can you top off my drink, please? Oh my goodness. I think my chat is being crazy slow. Okay, here we go. Hey Joy. You're only barely late. Hey, you and me both. I'm just waking up. So I got to get in my nap times while I can. And I'm looking for the bag that's on top of the thing. Hi buddy. Hi. Hi buddy. No. The other dog blanket that I'm making. Or not blanket, the other hi buddy. Hi. Hi, Enzo.
Do you want me to take him so he doesn't
He's
distract
so
you?
pretty.
You've got a live stream.
I know.
Come here, baby.
You want to go to her?
Don't mind my shaky hands, y'all.
Phone is hooked to car speakers now. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Janine. Hey, so is everybody ready to make a dog sweater? Apparently, I was not that ready. I thought everything around me, but I had to get it real quick. But so I am using. Here's another dog sweater that I'm working on right here. But I'm using this white, which I'm probably gonna have to before I get finished with this project, have to go and get some more of this white. Maybe I don't know because I don't need much more for this project. And then I'm using this blue. The pretty blue. All of the links to the project is down below. So let me It is called, I have the link to the project down below. There's actually a tutorial that Mikey does for this. So if you need the tutorial, it is available. It's called the La Di Da Dog Sweater. It is a Yarn Inspirations free pattern. And you can choose, it has it has in there directions for small, medium, and large. So I'm gonna make a medium sweater, and you guys can make everything that you want. All right. I did this before. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so there is a pattern stitch in here. I know I've done this before, and I believe that is just telling you the different pattern on the main part of the body. So you start with the neckband. Oh yeah, you start with the neckband and you make it around and then you're gonna join it. So yeah. It's a small neckband on a large dog, but it worked whenever I made it for Killer. So you probably make it bigger if you want, because it's telling you just to chain 6 and then make the rows longer. Let me go back here. Hi, Manette. How are you? Hi, Ed. How are you doing? Ooh, nothing but snow there in Vermont. Ooh, that's chilly. Goodness. Had a coating of snow when you went to work. Oh, wow. So how's everybody doing tonight? I was looking at the pattern. That's what I was going on about there. So we're going to start with the neck, and I want my neck to be white. And you need a 4-weight yarn and a 5.5 millimeter hook. So I need to get a 5.5 millimeter hook. Hmm. 5.5 millimeter. There we go. Gonna go with the tulip today. Okay. Got home, dished up dinner. Oh, yay. The hubby made yum. Watching while I eat yum. Okay. Welcome, Lisa. Lori. Not, I don't know why I said Lisa, because I know your name's Lori. I just woke up. So this is my beautiful I just woke up face and hair that you guys are getting. So yay. The 38 degrees. Ooh, it's been stormy here. That's why I ended up taking a nap today, because it was just like stormy here. Right now it is 50 degrees, and it's only just starting to stop raining. Yeah, it's only just now starting. It's probably going to rain a little bit more for the next couple hours, and then it'll stop overnight, but it's been stormy. So, on the job front, you guys, because Lori was asking about it. So just to let you guys know, I did wait for my call before I made the decision. I did wait for my call from eBay yesterday. And I had a very friendly woman call me, but she did tell me that the job that I was originally applied for had already been filled. And that was the one that was about $4 more an hour. And so they were looking to hire me in a position that was almost the same rate of pay as the one that I was offered. And I would not be able to start until about mid-February. So with that in mind, I decided to take the job offer that I got while I was live with you guys on Tuesday. So I decided to accept that job offer, and I will be starting there on Monday. That means that I'm going to be changing the times on my lives. They will probably just shift later. I think at first I'll be working until 6 p.m. So I will shift them to either 6:30 or 7. And then after 2 weeks of training, I will be, I think, working until 7. And with that in mind, then I would shift to like 7:30 or 8. But it's only an hour long live, so hopefully it's not too late for you guys. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy to finally have an income because that was frustrating. But yeah, so so times in my lives will be shifting. Yarn Hookers is going to have to shift in a couple of weeks too, but I got to talk to Ginger about that first. Because I'm going to be working Saturdays for the tax season, and then I will be working rotating Saturdays. So one Saturday every 4 weeks. So just a heads up on that. That's coming, but we'll figure that out. I just got to work that out with Ginge. Okay, let me bring out my white and then get started on the collar or the neckband. And they're building it very similar to, if I don't know if you guys have ever created a hat where you did you worked the bottom up, which is not my favorite way to make a hat, by the way. I prefer to make a hat top down. But if you ever worked a hat bottom up, sometimes you make that, like the cuff that goes around the headband part first, and it's that same kind of concept. So let me go ahead and chain 6. Which I probably should chain 6 with the 6.5. Hang on. I need to up my what I chain with, because I chain tightly. My tension is always different on a chain. I've just accepted that about myself. What about you guys? Are your chains usually see, I have a 6. Here, this is 6.5. All right, that's a 6.5. I think I'm getting all my chats very, very slowly. Let me bring up, give me a minute. I'm going to bring up the live chat and make sure I have everything coming like it should. Sorry. Let me pop out my chat. Minimize that. Go back over here. And my cheeks are red because I always get very hot while I sleep. So that's what's up with that. Go to live chat. I do have my microphone on. Okay. Yay. Okay, so first things first, I'm using a 6.5 millimeter to create my chain, only because I know that I always chain tighter. Then hopefully you guys have printed out the I'm doing great, Nick. Knit with me. How are you doing? So it's supposed to be 54 here tomorrow. Oh gosh, with rain most of the night. That's warm for you guys. So that little bit of snow will be melting away that you got. Okay, so we're going to chain 6. Now, it is showing this with 3 colors. I'm actually only going to do 2 colors. Because why be normal? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is how long the cuff around the neck is going to be. That's how long it is. It's not that long. But I mean, it works for my little dude. But if you want to make that longer, I would say probably just do it in an even number, maybe. So, and then row 1 is single crochet and second chain from hook, and in each chain across turn. So it'll be 5 stitches, of course, and then you just keep going back and forth in the back loop of each single crochet. And we learned the back loop from our last project, right? I'm okay with sick in the middle of the night, but I'm feeling a little better. Oh my gosh, so I thought I'd watch a live tonight. Oh, I'm sorry that you were sick. That is not any fun. Oh, I'm just about to do a half double crochet, not a single. Whoops. So we are making, it's linked down below, but it's a dog. It is a dog sweater. I really am trying to do a half double crochet instead of a single crochet. I just really want to do a half double crochet. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's not a half double, Melanie. It's a single. 5. So that is the length of the collar, which works for my little dude, but which is so funny because compared to this other one that I'm making, this is a Santa one I still need to finish for my mom's dog, but this is how big the collar is for the one that I made for my mom's dog, right? This is how big the collar is versus how big the collar is on the one that I'm making for Killer. What? It's so tiny. Ooh, this smells good. I've got like a soapy smell in there. I don't know what I put in there. Oh, you know what I think I had in there? I think I had the Downy. I think I had a bottle of Downy wrinkle release. That's what it was. But yeah, it's linked down below if you want to check it out. Ooh, way to go, Deneen. Awesome. So Deneen booked her annual Las Vegas trip. So when do you take that? Hi, Sonja. How are you? So nice to see you. So wonderful to see you. Everybody's so quiet right now. They're probably all working on dinner or they're working on a project. So if you're not working on the dog sweater with me, let me know what you're working on. Would love to know. Turn. Bad rains here tonight turns to snow. Oh, okay. Now we've had a lot of rain tonight, but it's not going to turn to snow. There's Emily's like, you can do some yarn shopping. So what Emily is telling you there, Deneen, is that you need to take an extra suitcase just for the yarn that you're going to buy while you're in Vegas. going to the stores that we only have down here in the US. Although I don't think they have Hobby Lobby in Vegas. I think that Hobby Lobby would end up burning if they put one in Vegas. I'm kidding, kind of. Oh, you're crocheting a blanket. What kind of blanket are you crocheting? Hey, Ro. Can you bring my drink to me? She topped off my drink for me, but she forgot. Oh, they do have 3 in Vegas. They do? What? But so when is your trip? If you don't mind mentioning it, and you can just give me the month, not the exact dates. Oh, it's a chevron pattern. Cool. I love that. Hey, Amy, how are you? You're drinking Dr. Pepper, making tentacles for your jellyfish. Oh, cool. April. Okay, so it's not during the big sale month. Which, you guys, I get to save up for the big sale month, you guys. I'm very excited about that. Because I'll be making a trip during the big sale month. I am almost ready to make the sleeves on my card. Oh, cool, Sanjay. That's awesome. I'm working on my brother's a corner to corner blanket, trying to finish this one and one more before next week. Oh, wow. Wow. So is this going to be a gift for a special event or anything? Joy, or is this just you making it and you're going to give it to him because you love him? Oh, happy early birthday, Joy. So Joy's relaxing because tomorrow is her birthday. Happy early birthday. Wow. My son is writing exams, so I know he will be home studying to watch the dog. Okay, so he's going to stay at the house while you go and party it up in Vegas? Nana, hi Nana Michelle. Hi everyone, working on my beauty pain shawl and adding beads to the next 2 rows. Oh, gorgeous. Yes, everybody's telling Joy happy birthday. So Joy's birthday is tomorrow. We love you. I usually can sing better than that, but not when I just wake up. You'll get crazy hair and bleary-eyed and rosy-cheeked. All right, so I am on. This is what my little color is looking like so far. Oh, it's so tiny. I do love that I have made this pattern before, which in the pictures on my one of the pictures on the community tab is actually of my dog and the sweater I made for him. But look at these. This is what I've made so far. If it was Ginger, she'd be done with it already. Hey, Terry, how are you doing? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I was telling those of you that are coming in late, I was telling you guys, I did do the eBay interview yesterday, and the original position I was going for was about $4 more an hour than the one that I was offered while I was live on Tuesday. And but she said that position was already filled and they were looking to put me in a position that was only a little bit more than what I was already offered. And I would not be able to start until mid-February. So I went ahead and went with the local position. So I won't be working from home anymore. I went with the local position, which means that my times are going to have to change because likely the first couple weeks I'll be working until 6 p.m. And then it's only like 10 minutes away, but I'll be working till 6 p.m. And then I will be working until 7 p.m. after that. So the first week I'll probably start like somewhere between 6:30 and 7. I have to figure that out. So it's starting next week. And then 2 weeks after that, I'll probably have to start at like 7:30. I just have to come home, sit down, and then we'll start relaxing together. So that's how it's going to go in the next couple weeks. And I'll put reminders out there. Well, and of course, I'll schedule it. Just as I'll probably be getting my schedule. I'll be definite about my schedule tomorrow. They're kind of rushing me through getting me on track to be to go live on, because if I miss Monday, then I won't be able to start until the 30th. So they're trying to get me to where I start Monday. So they just have to do the background checks and everything. I don't have a CD background, so we're all good. I went in for the drug test today, and it's the first time they don't do a urine test. They do a swab test. And so you got to keep it in your mouth for a while. It's this big cotton swab thing. And apparently the first time I did it, I didn't have enough saliva on the stick. So it didn't get the answer. So I had to do it again. And I'm like trying to work up saliva in my mouth so that it would take that time. Oh, and Joyce says, as far as the blanket, it's a replacement blanket as he lost the first one I made. Oh, and a house fire. Okay, the other one is a late Christmas present. Okay, all right, that's awesome. I love that. So I am going to be doing customer service. That is my bread and butter. I have been doing customer service for 20 years now. I've been a team lead. I've done quality assurance. And then I've worked for smaller companies where I do the customer service, plus I did all the administrative stuff. So that is my bread and butter. And that is what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be for a software company. And they're just training me on the software so that anybody that calls and has questions about the software, I can walk them through it. So that's what the training's about. That's what I'm going to be doing. And yes, it really is. My customer service is my niche. I don't mind selling and stuff, but honestly, I absolutely love problem solving on the phone with clients. It's what I love to do. It's what I've been doing for years. So yay! That is what I will continue to do, but with a different type of company. Instead of pest control, it'll be with a software company. Oh, Ed's birthday's coming up too. So next Wednesday. Okay, yeah, happy early birthday. We'll get to wish Ed happy birthday again on Tuesday during the Tuesday live. And you guys, as soon as I know what time I can make it, I will make it. And I'll probably make it for 30 minutes after I get off of work. And if I find that that's too much pressure for me, then I will change it to an hour after I get off work. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like to think that I'm not even say I like to think, it's one of the things I know I'm really good at. I'm not even going to be humble as far as that goes. I just I've been doing it for years, and I know that I'm really good at it. And I tend to not get too angry too easily, even when people call in frustrated. I tend to just look, everybody's human, so you just got to help them solve the problem and empathize. That's the biggest thing. You have to empathize. This is where I'm at with my little collar. It said, how many rows did it say it needed to be? Let's see. So for medium, I need to make this 37 rows. And then I changed to my next color in the last single crochet of the row. Oh, excuse me. This can get the body can get a little bit complex when you start dividing up the opening, but that's why I'm really glad that there is actually a tutorial for it. So if you guys want to watch that tutorial that Mikey does, but there is one, and that's linked down below as well. Yeah, actually my girl is very good about that. So she is doing her last year of high school, she is doing it online because she's been having some problems with seizures. I don't know if you guys know about that. I think I've told most of you about that. She's been having some problems with seizures. The seizures are not epilepsy, it's a trauma response. um we've been trying to get in with a neurologist just to rule out epilepsy, but just the nature of the seizures and how they act, it looks like a trauma response. um so we've been trying to figure out what she needs to get on as far as anxiety meds, but she can't even drive yet. She's my little 18-year-old girl is frustrated because she can't even drive right now. I won't let her. I won't let her. And honestly, it's not safe for her to drive, even though she'll know when they're coming on. It's just there's too much that a young, new driver has to pay attention to get used to, that having seizures on top of that, I really don't think is a good idea, especially on these mountain roads. So she's more dependent on me than she likes, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out eventually. Eventually we'll work it out, hopefully. But no, I still plan on doing all my lives, and hopefully, usually when I have a more structured day, I'll probably be better about I keep wanting to do a half double crochet, you guys. I'll probably be better about getting my Friday videos up, the videos up as well as my lives. So I do better when I have a lot of structure. When I start getting a little loosey goosey, then I prefer to take naps over being productive. Yeah. I should be a lot more productive, but no, I take a nap. That's what I did today. I should have been productive, but no, I took a nap. Why? Because it was stormy and it was perfect napping weather. It was overcast and stormy and it was thundering, and that's napping weather, right? But anyway, so Ro has been good. She's really good. She throws stuff together for dinner. Um so she's really good about that. I know, I can't sleep till noon anymore. In fact, today I've set my alarms to get up. I probably won't have to get up before 8, but I went ahead and set my first alarm at 7 a.m. And then I have another alarm that goes off at 8 a.m. Yes, I am one of those people. Until I get used to getting up at 8 a.m., um, I will probably have that double alarm system going. It did move from my mountains and went to you, Terry. It did. It was storming. Like my dog was trying to climb in my lap, type of deal, and she's too big to fit in my lap on this chair, but she was trying. She was trying. Right now, she is sleeping on the back of the couch. They've totally ruined my couch and taken it over, by the way. I have a couch over here. I never sit on it because I'm always right here. And the dogs have taken over the couch. But anyway, she's on the back cushion of the couch, like on the back part instead of, and this is like a 60-pound dog, okay? She's probably supposed to be closer to 50, but she's 60, and she's on the back of the couch. But you guys, having my animals is the reason why I always buy my couches at Big Lots. I don't spend too much money on my couch because I would be so ticked off if they ruined an expensive couch. Now, eventually, I'll probably only have one big dog, and he will be crate trained a lot better than these guys were. So Oh, yours is oh, poor little guy shaking in your lap. See, yeah, and she'll come over here. Sammy, you want to come over here? Sammy, Sammy. Oh, she's not happy with me. She's not happy with me. That's okay. I went and took a nap instead of cuddling with her. She had to cuddle with our other dog. I don't let her in my bed. And the reason for that, because you guys know my cheeks were super red when I don't know if you noticed, my cheeks were super red when I first came on. It's because when I sleep, my body temperature rises, so I wake up very hot because when I go to sleep, I have like 3 blankets on me, and by the time I wake up, I'm down to just the flat sheet because I'm so hot, and so I can't let her sleep with me. I would get way too hot. Still trying to do half doubles. Joyce says it's raining by me and is going to be off and on the rest of the night. Gotcha. Okay, so you guys, it probably has shifted going towards you guys. And Amy says my big black lab did the same thing. She would do that and watch deer in the backyard. The cutest thing. Oh my gosh. Yes. No, I will always have a pound puppy big dog. That is my plan. A pound puppy big dog. Now, as far as the little dogs, Ro and I both want. They are not going to be pound puppies. We are actually going to get a full breed. We're looking at Papillons, getting Papillons, and then for 2 little dogs for us, and then I told her, I said, we'll go ahead and start putting aside. We're going to create a bank account. It's going to be our puppy account and start putting aside like $35 a month. And then like in 3-4 years, when we have less animals, we will get the Papillons. But, and then once Sammy passes, then I'll get another big dog, but they'll always be pound puppies. I won't get a full breed big dog. And then of course, me with the cats, they find me. And I probably will. I have no intention of getting another cat, but in fact, in our next place, we're gonna have a big porch for them, so they can live outside as much as they live inside. A big screened-in porch, and then my outdoor cat will no longer be my indoor-outdoor cat will no longer be indoor-outdoor. They'll the most outdoor any of them will do is the big screen porch. That's where I'm at. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in the next row, I will put a stitch marker in it. So no, that's 20. As I continue on with this. So is anybody making the dog sweater with me? Super easy to make. It looks like it's difficult. Now, the most difficult part of it is there are going to be a lot of ends that you have to kind of work in. That's probably going to be the worst of it, but it comes out super duper cute. It does. It really comes out really. I love it. They do like a kind of a spike stitch, so it goes down into the next row, and I really love the look of that. The last one that I made for Killer was fall colors, and I used Super Saver. Made it ages ago, so it's falling apart. So I'm making him a new one. And that is the one that is pictured on my community tab. Sorry for the sniffles, you guys. Everybody's working. I'm like, I don't have as much chat going on, which is awesome. I love that. That means everybody's working. We're just all chilling out with each other, working on our projects, which is what I love. Now, let me put a stitch marker here. You guys see, I have my ibuprofen and my Tylenol right next to me. So whenever, at some point during the day, I start feeling pain and I take it. So let's get a blue one. So I'm just putting in a row 20. I have to make, because I'm making the medium, I have to make 37 rows. If you're making the large, then it's 47 rows. And if you're making the small, it's 27 rows. So I'm making 37 rows. So I just need to make, I'm at 21, so I just need to make 16 more rows. All right, back to here. So during the busy season, which is now, it is a tax software company. So I am not going to be helping people with their taxes. This is software that is primarily used by accountants or tax professionals. So the software that when you go get your taxes done by somebody, they're usually using this type of tax software. Anyway, so that they're in their busy season, and their busy season runs from January to April, of course. And during that time, I'm going to be working Monday through Saturday, 9 hours a week. And then after the busy time, then I'll be working Monday through Friday. Except for I'll be on one Saturday a month. So they rotate Saturdays. And then the week that I work a Saturday, then I'll get a day off during the week. So the only thing that's gonna not work well with is when I get my nails back on. So those aren't gonna happen until after April. And then hopefully my niece does come and start living here in May, because then she can take care of him next year during April. So but that's so I'll be working a lot of long hours after the initial training, but I don't mind it. I actually used to work between 50 and 60 hours at the last job I was with. Until the last year, I would work about 50 to 60 hours because it was only me. I was the only one doing the administrative stuff. So I don't mind working long hours. I never have. And it'll be nice to get the overtime to kind of catch up on some stuff and start putting money away again, because I blew through my savings being off of work. Terry says, fed the dog so they're not thinking about anything else. Gotcha. Yeah, they're focused on their food, not the storm that's starting. I like that. Gave them some treats. Speaking of which, I just got in the mail. I started a subscription. Yeah, subscription. Could be a prescription, but a subscription for this for my old dude and my black dog. Because she is about 6-7 years old. So she gets one of these and he gets half. Sammy doesn't need them just yet, but she will. It will affect yarn hookers. So this Saturday I need to have Ginger and I need to talk about what we're going to do with yarn hookers and how we're going to shift that. But yes, it will affect yarn hookers. And I don't know what Ginger's going to want to do with that. Okay, I don't know if she's going to want to start late. I think that she would not want to, because that's going to put us into Yarny Fiber Sister time, unless we want to reach out to one of them and see if they want to start early now instead of late. But that's their prerogative. They're used to starting at a certain time. So I'll talk to her, see if she wants to do maybe a Sunday live instead of Saturday evening. So I just need to talk to her about it and see how she wants to do it. Yeah, nothing like going from no hours a week to 50 hours, right? It is going to be a big adjustment. I'm probably going to be so freaking tired at first. But also energized, because when you're learning new stuff, you know how when you're learning new stuff you get energized? So I will have that as well. So, and I'm excited. I'll be meeting local people, which I haven't done in the 4 years that I've lived here. I have no clue. I know nobody from the area. So beyond like my mom and the people that my mom knows from up in Highlands. So I will be meeting new people and hopefully like-minded people. You know, we're call center folks. We're customer service folks. So hopefully they're not all like super young, and I'll meet somebody kind of close to my age. Not that I mind young. I don't mind it at all. But you know, sometimes you want some ladies that are around your age. So oh my gosh, this cracks me up. Grogu. You guys know this little dude. He makes noises. He's so cute. He's so cute. And I have these stickers on the back of my car, so everybody's gonna know I'm like an old lady geek. I've got on one side, I've got a sticker of a cat, kind of playing upside down with a ball of yarn, and it says in there, I love crochet. And then on the other side, I have a baby Yoda, and it's a holographic type of one. So if you look at it one way, he's got a beer in his hand, and if you look at it another way, he's eating a frog. So look at that, he's noisy. I know it would be so nice if I met some crafty people. I know that we got a good, strong knitters group here, and I've seen some people selling like crocheted stuff online, like on Facebook. But yeah, it would be nice if I met some crafty people. That would be awesome. Lori said, dang, hubby came to talk to me about household business. I missed the updates. So are you taking the local job? Yes, I decided to take the local job, Lori. So it's going to be more hours and stuff, and I won't be working from home, but I think I think that's probably a good thing for now. Let me meet some people. And the eBay job, it was good, but the position that I applied for was already filled, but they were looking to put me in a position that was only making only a little bit more than the job the job offer that I got from this local place, but they wouldn't be able to start me until mid-February. And I was like, no. I actually cut off the interview. I didn't like cut her off, but I said, that sounds amazing, but you know what? I'm not going to waste your time. And given the start date, I am actually going to take the other offer that I've gotten. So, but I appreciate it. And they said, you know, I appreciate the transparency and I wish you the best and blah, blah, blah. And I can't apply for anything at eBay for another 6 months, which is fine by me. I tend to be somebody that sticks with a job for years. So I'm not a job hopper. I like my security a little bit too much. I do not job hop. So, yeah, that's where I was at. That's how things are right now. I'm excited to get started on Monday. So, So if you guys haven't heard, I know I mentioned it a couple times, but I know people go in and out as you know, as far as what they hear and stuff. My lives will be later, starting next week. I will schedule them. I'm going to schedule the first one about a half hour after I get off for the day, And if I find that that's a little bit too much of a rush for me, then the next one I will schedule 1 hour after I get off for the day. So, but thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Excuse me. All right, that's a 20. So it's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I only have 7 more rows to do on the little cuff for my little dude. The little neck part. Won't go around my neck, but it'll go around his skinny little neck. I get up every day. So Denise says I get up every day at 4:50 a.m. Do you want me to call you? Wake me? Oh my God, no. No. 7 a.m. is as early as I can go. And it's funny because they said he was telling me the shifts. Hang on a second. I gotta get my notebook here. Ouch. My toesies are bothering me. Okay, so he was telling me the shifts. And I like how I take notes. They're like all over the place. But so 8 to 6, 12 to 10, 9 to 7, or 10 to 8. And I told him, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to end up at 9 to 7 or 10 to 8 is going to be the best ones for me, not an 8 to 6. As much as I would love to say that I can get my butt up that early, that means I'll have to get up probably about 6:30 in the morning, and to make sure that I have everything together to go to work, you know? And yeah, I mean, I may be 10 minutes away, but I'm still probably going to leave like 20 minutes before I have to be there. And at 8 o'clock, that's when all the buses are running too. And this place is like where I'm going to be working is you have to go through the traffic for the middle school, and then it's right near the high school. So you have all that traffic you have to worry about. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Hello. You're coming in on the tail end. I am finished. I'll probably keep it live until I finish up with my, the neck part, and then I'll start into the other part next week. But you guys, remember, if you are doing the dog sweater, there is a tutorial if you want it. I won't do the tutorial. We're gonna crochet it together if you want, or you can work on something else. But there is a tutorial, and I do have that link down below. It is a very, very cute sweater. One of my favorites that I like to make. And yeah. So maybe the next sweater we'll make is this one. I'm making another style. My workday starts at 7 a.m. I'm awake between 4 and 5 every morning. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't been awake that early. In fact, for the little while, I've been going to bed about 4 a.m. I need to not do that anymore. Oh, Jessica, that's okay. That's okay. My Wi-Fi's been a little wonky today too. We had a bad storm run through here. It has passed, but we did have a bad storm run through here. So I completely understand. And it's frustrating whenever you're trying to go live and you got bad weather going. And even now it's telling me that my connection is not the best. So hopefully I'm not, having a bad show because of my bad connection. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 4 more rows to make. 4 more rows to make. There was tornadoes in Alabama and Georgia. Ooh, I did not know that. And those aren't even spinoffs from hurricanes, which they do get those sometimes, but Alabama more than Georgia if it's coming up the Gulf, but no. Ooh. Tornadoes are scary. I actually find tornadoes more scary than hurricanes. but that's probably because I grew up in Florida. So I'm a little bit more used to hurricanes. And I am a little used to tornadoes because they spin off of hurricanes, but still. Oh, it's had a mild Max Headroom vibe a few times, but not too bad. Okay. Well, you know what? Most of us are Gen X, so hey, that works. It's just nostalgia, right, Lori? Right? Hi, Kivia. How are you? I actually don't know if you sew this together. I have to look at the instructions. I don't know if I sewed them together or if I just started working in the round on the next row and then left the back part where the seam is going to be, or it's under here, open to pop on his head. Okay, I have 2 more rows to do. Two more rows to do. So this is for the dog sweater, and the link to the pattern is in the description down below, as well as the link to a tutorial that was done by Mikey with the crochet carrot. It's one of his earlier tutorials. Totally nostalgic, like to the max. Love it. After this live, please go check out my channel. That's Crochet Creations by Jessica. I would greatly appreciate it. Well, that, yeah, definitely. If you guys enjoy Jessica's channel, then make sure you give her a subscribe or click that subscribe button. All right, that is it. I am done with the neckband. That is the neckband, and let me see if it says to sew it together. If I seem to remember that you do not sew it together. Okay, you changed to B. I'll have to pull this out. You changed to B in the last single crochet of the row. So probably before I pulled this loop up is when you changed to B. Which I will do that. But yeah, no, you don't sew it together. So working on end of rows, chain 1, single crochet in each row across, turn. So it's having you turn on the body? That doesn't seem right. Oh, you know what? I seem to remember that you actually sew it together in the bottom. So you actually have a seam going down the chest of the dog, now that I remember. Okay. Yeah. All right, that is cool. So so you work back and forth along the end. And this is at the row 20. That's why this is in there. That's the only reason, just for a row count. But you'll work back and forth at the end, and then you'll bring it together, sew it together. So that's how that goes. Okay. Got it. Got it now. All right. Let me go back to the chat because yeah, it's a small dog. It's yes, it is definitely for a smaller pup, the one that I'm making, my little dude. So it'll go together like this. And he's a silky terrier, so he's only about 15 pounds. So this is definitely for my smaller guy. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Good night, Ed. Good night. Yeah, I'm actually going to be wrapping it up. So you guys, yarn hookers this weekend. It's still the normal time this weekend. And that is going to be at Ginger's. And then after that, we'll have to announce, we'll probably a little bit before, we'll talk about it before we go live, but, and we'll tell you guys any changes that we're going to make. I think that we can still have it at the regular time for the next 3 weeks, just to give everybody coming in reminders, this week and the next 2 weeks after that. Maybe, because I might have to actually take some time and go to Georgia one of those weekends. go to South Carolina, visit with my in-laws, because I was not able to go and see them Christmas. I just didn't have the money to drive there and drive back. So anyway, we'll work that all out. We'll announce it, let you guys know. But yeah, so that's going to be at Ginger's on a Saturday, and then I will be having my live still next week. It will be a little bit later. It may be like 6:30, maybe 7, and maybe 7:30. I'm not real clear on what my hours are going to be for training. I believe it's 9 to 6. So I printed the pattern and have some possible yarn pulled, but got home too late to be ready to get started tonight. That's okay. That's okay. Plus, one of the Tim Whips surrounding me is a dog sweater. I understand. I have another dog sweater going, which I showed you guys. This one. That's my other dog. That's going to be a Santa sweater, and that's for my mom's dog. He is a King Cavalier Charles Spaniel. So Winston is his name. Yeah, so that is that's what's going on here. So I'll still be having my lives, and everything's just a little bit up in the air. As soon as I have some information, then I will pass it along to you. I promise. But I will still be having my Tuesday and Thursday night lives. I'm just going to shift them later. That's all. The latest that they will be is especially when we get into when I start actually doing the work, and my work shift would probably be 8 if they put me in the 9 to 7 shift, which is what he was kind of talking about whenever I had the interview. He said that there's plenty of room on that one because it is he just created that shift. So he doesn't even have a team lead for that shift yet. So he said he will be managing that shift until he gets somebody in that role to be like a team lead for that shift. So anyway, that's where we're at. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me here tonight. I know it gets a little bit quieter because a little bit more pauses in the chat because we are intentionally working on some work and just kind of crocheting together, which I love it. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So thank you all so much for joining and having this little crochet along chat with me. And I will see you guys on Saturday at Ginger's channel. Okay. All right, you guys have I love doing this, Amy. I love doing this. It's one of my favorite things to do. My lives are among my favorite things to do, which is why I keep doing those. And my poor recorded videos, I haven't done as many, which I need to get some of those done too. But anyway, I digress. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for being here. You guys have an amazing evening, and bye-bye.